NASCAR Sprint Cup Racing on Fox is sponsored by AT&T. Your world delivered. By Taco Bell. Think outside the bun. By State Farm, where great coverage meets great rates. And by the all-new 09 F-150. It's not just a new truck, it's a new F-150.
.140 laps complete. The car's in the back straightaway there. You see a lot of those skid marks down to the inside. We've had some tough crashes off turn number 2. None tougher than the one in that infield wall where you see that open area last year. Jeff Hammond has more in today's State Farm Safety Report.
1 year ago at this track, one of the sport's biggest stars took one of the biggest hits of his career. Almost immediately following the race, the track, in a joint effort with NASCAR, installed the safer barrier. So here are the changes. Here's the concrete wall that Jeff Gordon hit a year ago. Now you've got the energy-reducing foam along with a safer barrier that allows these guys, when they do make contact with it, to dissipate the energy and the impact. Great effort by NASCAR and the track.
Thanks, Jeff. The safer folks had to do some quick work to reconfigure the barrier for the sharp radius that the wall takes, where that overlap is, so the emergency vehicles can get on the track, but they did, and that change was made here and at other SMI tracks.
You know, Mike, safety is a moving target. I mean, every time we think we've got our arms around it, something unusual, something that no one ever could imagine happens, and it's the reaction of NASCAR and the racetracks that I'm proud of. If something happens and they can fix it, they do.
You know, it only been 7 laps since we had that last caution when everybody made their pit stop. We had 8 cars that came to pit road on the first caution lap. Sam Hornish, the 77 car, gave up a top 10 position. For some reason, came to pit road and changed 4 tires.
Here's our next Ask.com question. Today's race is a tribute to the great Carroll Shelby. When did Carroll get his start in racing? You can go to Ask.com and enter the Ask.com NASCAR Challenge for a chance to win daily prizes and a trip to Talladega.
Now, you talk to him. He's 86 years old, right?
Correct.
So
do the math.
Do the math.
He borrowed a friend's car and won 2 races in the same day, and a great career was born. There's Carroll, who gave the command to start engines today.
Quite a character.
And we'll hear from him a little later on. Green flag, Jimmy Johnson, Jeff Gordon, Greg Biffle, Tony Stewart, and Kyle Busch up to 5th.
Didn't see anybody jump to the high side that time. They were kind of strung out when they came to the restart. We did get a report that Sam Hornish Jr., the 77, thought he had a flat tire. They wasn't sure. We're going to check and make sure to see if he did or didn't.
And Reed Sorensen back in the race after that spin. Dale Jr. got back on the lead lap with a free pass. He's now up to 12th, racing Ryan Newman for 11th.
I'm not surprised, because Dale Jr. had the fastest car here in practice yesterday afternoon. We got a battle here for second place between Biffle and Jeff Gordon. It's not over with. That outside, as you can see, a lot of momentum off a turn when you're on that
spin
outside.
Turn 2 hard, car in the wall, and it's Eric Almirola.
Well, that's hard contact, and he got into. Here comes some more, guys.
Yep, Casey Kane couldn't miss that one.
Somehow, I'm not sure Casey Kane, I don't know if he ever hit anything. He might have got a little bit of damage, but not much for what was going on over there.
The garage, I can't see it.
Tom is done, I can tell you that.
He can use his GPS to find his way back to the garage.
Need it, yeah.
We'll have a look under the blue billboard at this replay, and you'll see the 8 car come into view.
It's just up high there, and that thing just hooks. Back end comes around, and he corrects it, and it turns straight left. Straight right, I'm sorry.
I believe you're right. I believe Casey did not hit him.
What's this here with Casey Kane?
Yikes.
Oh, he did. Just
caught him.
Just
nipped him.
But he came all the way across the racetrack in front of about 4 or 5 cars.
Yeah, the way he was going, I thought that new safer barrier back there was going to get a test, but he was able to get it wound up.
We're with Casey here.
Check up, check up. Check up.
He was a busy man.
Well, Darrell what I saw there was he was looking to go outside Almirola to miss him and saw the hole close up and cut it hard left.
Yep, he spun himself out. He made a little contact, not much.
Scott Speed gets the free pass. We're under caution.